Assalamu alaikum. Recently, I have created the common function for the get user from token. First of all, we verify the token got the ID, decoded data of the from the token. We destruct the ID from the token. Then we found the user. Is user exist? If it is exist, then we send it back to the its response. We return the value of that response to this function. I also have created the helper function handle cloud running files. Then I have created the get paginated data for this is the helper function for to get the call of get API that is with the paginated data. Here I have used. You can see that it is around about 4 to 5 lines of code that is handling the paginated data and a common function. We can use the add function to all our. After that, I have created I'm going to create I'm going to handle the circular dependency error that we most of the time face in the Node.js Express server. Basically, I have handled it with the MSV npm start. I have handled it with the event emitter. Now I'm trying to make it a common emitters to handle the all of the circular dependency error in the side of this emitter folder. Let's make a file, create a file js. So first of all, I would love to import the function. Let's import as, let me find how can import aliases. How to import a alias of function from a module file using Node.js. Sorry, using Express.js. So let me go to the common component. This is the common component I have. I have created the instance of this emitter. Basically, all of the instances I have created here and I have exported. I am using according to their uses in the required files. Okay, so I have created its instance, but I want to create its a common, so we can use it in a single file, and that will help us to manage them easily. Where is the ChatGPT? That is the aliases that we can use. My function as my aliases. This is the method. We can use the keyword of as. Okay. So here in this file, let me import constant recent. No, let me copy that one. This is the API helper, and I'm using emit. This is the emitter. This is dot one. Is equal to this. So use it as and file emitter, and the same name I will use it here. Okay. Let me go back to here. My function as my aliases, then okay. Actually, we are exporting using common required syntax. Oh, sorry. This is we used in the React.js. I don't need it. I need it. This one we use in the import and export function using the ES6, but that is the common JS syntax method. So let me import it here. Actually, inside of this emitter. Why I'm not going to response? Okay, send failure response. No problem. Import send failure response now. So here emitter. This emitter why it is trying from it should be required method required then API. Okay, at least that is a constant, and now I can use this one. So here I am exporting module.exports send failure response. So let me use it to my common method. Yeah, when I call this will hit to this event to the emitter that on this event, and that will hit it. If this will hit that function, then why I am exporting this? I don't need to export it, I think so. And I also don't need to add a here we have two different kind of things. I also don't need a alias. If I don't need a alias, then why I'm trying to okay. So here I can have an array that can contain event and the function. So let me iterate emitter. Listener that will be in array. Here I'll have the event key that I'll contain it there, and then I have to have the function. Okay, this would be the function, event function that will have the value of a function. Okay, so this event function, okay, actually I really don't need it now till I don't loop that. This is an object needed. Let me iterate to it. For each, okay, okay, we will loop it here. Actually this would be a string. If this is a string, it will run a okay. So we will have item here. I can use item dot event, item dot event, and here I can use item dot event function dot event function. Okay, so now I don't need to use that one. I really don't need to declare the event that I had used here. Let's verify. I have only a single object, type error assignment to a constant variable. Actually I am here in the get all post get paginated data. This is the constant. I need to have it a let because I'm reassigning the value. Now let's try. Did I face any issue? No. Then why it is getting failed? There is no test for this request. Okay, okay, body. Oh yeah, I'm getting the result here basically. So let me move it to 20, 100. Okay, now I'm getting 18 records that I have in my DB. So let's check, is it really resolving the circular dependency issue? We can check it by making it commit. Now let's call the API. Once we will call the API, circular dependency will be post.dect buffer times out count. Okay, no problem. Let me also make it to a commit, and here we are using the kind of make it a commit to. Let me send failure response here. Okay, so now we can see that we are having the circle dependency issue. Now we need to check, is it in the working form? Console.log console identity. Okay, so now let me go back to my emitter, active that emits. I have activated the emit listener. Where is the emitter? Lot of love. We have imported the emitter. Actually, here we can have the issue. Now let's close this one. Oh, sorry. I have to open this one, but I don't need to export it from there. If I will not export it from there, how can I use? Okay, I'm exporting it from here. Let's check. So okay, user not found, get single API, user not found, record not found, that contains there, but let me single API, single get single user. Here is user API get single user. We are using this, but we are also sending the response. Okay, so I need to make it, so I should have to have an error. Record not found, server error. If I have this error, record not found, then why it is not getting into its action? Let me go back and go to find here the server error. Server error. This is the constant. Throw new error when we data already exist, and null payload data. Okay, let me try to make a post request. Null payload data. Here server error. Still we didn't get. Oh, I see. It means to say that if it includes, then we will not need the response. We don't need to send the response. Okay, if we don't need to send the response, then let's create a function to handle the to fetch that error. This is a post request. Get how can I create the error? Server error. For example, I was working into the post API, and here a get paginated data. There was a function. This is the function. Let me make it to constant again. It will catch the error and send data into the response. Again server error. Oh, sorry. I have to call the get paginated data. Now it means to say that the emitter is working. That was the thing I wanted to check. Now I have checked the emitter is working all together right. So next time I don't need to call this. I meant to create this emitter to each file. We will use the emitter only onto this single file. That will work for us. Let me try to do something perfect than this. First of all, let's clear our code. Back meeting. Commit minus m feed created the common emitter listeners in a single file. Okay, so now let's call the events creator. Now in the common file, let me close this all common file. We are going to declare a emitter. This one. Now I only need to check that is it working fine or not after creating it to a common after moving it to the common file of emitter. Now let me make it copy, and I will use it here a function that will be exported from the emitter. Where is our emitter file? This is our emitter file. Let me now import. No, I don't need to import. I only emitter listener. Let me move it here. Constant. So this module dot export is equal to send failure response. Okay, now we are exporting it from here. Status. Actually, this is the data. If this is the data, then I need to make it a function that will return this event value emitter emit. Return this emitter emit. That will be data. If this is a data, then emitter, I'll export it, import here. Here I will use the data to same as that function. Now let's create a alias. Send failure response emitter. emit listener. Okay, emit list, emit listener. So now the whole of this configuration file has been created for to handle the circular dependency in the Node.js application. So I'm thinking to move it to a array like this, but that would not be beneficial because at each time we need a single function name. Okay, no problem. Let's move to our cached error function here. Send failure response from emitter. So now I'm sending this response to, oh sorry, double. Okay, so here let me call it, what is the error we are facing. The error cannot read the property of undefined on emitter dot on. Then why I am facing this problem, bro? Emitter dot common function. Actually, I think I need to create it first, then I will use it. Okay. Here I can create a file of emitters emit. Sorry. Emit emit and on. Event listener. That is the emitter dot on, that is going trying to listen a event sender. Okay. No, I really don't need this one. What I have done, I don't need this one. Oh, sorry, this is my function basically. Okay, let me go back to here. I'm trying to create a event now. And then again I am facing the dot on type error. We cannot read the property of undefined reading. Okay, meter of module exponent inside a circular dependency. Again we are facing the error of circular dependency. Let me recheck it. Sorry. So I think now I'm only facing the one circle dependency of assigning non-existing property to module inside a circle. Say this is the non-existing module. How can it be a non-existing module? Event creator. Oh, sorry. I have to import it from event creator. So I can say that we are not facing the circle dependency error, and we are also not facing the event listener of on event listener emitter.on error. Where is it? It should be in event listener, event creator, event listener. In the event listener we have the on. So it is running still, it is working fine. If it is working fine, then I need to look into that. The error is type error is equal to this one. Okay, let me go back to here. I really want to check the functionality. Where is it? I think it is mm, this is the array of checking the errors. Sorry, in a string method. I only want to check my response, but I got response from here in this API. It should return me a response. Okay, why it is taking too much time? Let me console this error message. At error. This is only for to console to check. Console.log. Here console identity. This is not going to be run. Why? Error message is this. This is the error message. Okay, so let's try now. We are sending the data to this. Let me try again. Sorry, I think I need to go back from there. I don't need it now. This return only response when we have data. Response dot send 500 dot JSON. Internal server error. So from where it is sending to me internal server error because of here. This is the get response dot send status instead of this helper common function. Basically I have to use it. This is error. Okay, so how we can verify that? We can verify that only when we send it to this. Here I think we are not going to get the receivers, the parameter, value of the parameter. If we are not getting the value of the parameter, then that event emitter would be useless. Let me track each of the function, each of the block inherited to each other by console. Then we can say that are workable or not workable. I went here, let me console log there, dot log there. Let me go back to this one. Okay. Okay. My main purpose is to check only I'm getting the parameter from that function. If this is object, then it should return to the object from that event. Oh, sorry, I didn't console here. Console identity. Okay, then data. I'm getting it here. Let me go back, go to this event response here into the side of this event original response, send failure response, send failure response. In the event listener, I have to go to this item. It should return us a. It is not returning. That could be the problem. Wait. Now let's see. We don't need it. Now let's try to see the response to this error function. We have got the error, but still we didn't get the response. Now let me try to console it here. Event, this is the event. dot on. Let me try it here if it is workable. $sign console.log identity. Here could be the main reason. Actually, event is trying to send the parameter to this listener, but here we are not getting the same. We are not receiving our data against event. If we are not getting this against key, there could be an issue. Issue the method of using this key. Let me commit this whole iterated loop. Here I have imported event. Okay, so now I'm trying to call a function that will have the data. Still we are facing the same issue. Emitter.on. Why I'm trying to use this. Okay, let me check. How can we use that on event? Here we receive a data in the param. In the argument, if we have a single param, then it needs to show event emitter from the handle cached error module. Oh, I see. This is the exported of that event. Now let me go back to my code. This is exported from the creator event. It is imported as a event creator, emit creator, emit creator, emitter, emitter. Okay. Here I will not import the instance. I will import the emit creator. Okay, so now let's try. Console identity, data, still we didn't get the response from the API. I think we will not return this. Let me try to find. Emitter has been imported from the instances. Then we need to export the emitter here as here. Okay, emit creator. In the event listener, emit creator is exported from the common method. Now let's try to check. Still facing the issue. I think it is getting very long. It is really getting very long, bro. Event listener is not workable still. Let me go to here. Event listener meter. Copy Okay, where is the instances? Here I can use it right now. I can make it commit. Let's try the last time. Still didn't get the response from the API. Testing data. Still I'm not getting the error from a response. Not getting response from a cached error. It means to say that the event listener is not workable still. I am trying my best to make it workable in working form, but that is out of the mind. Actually, this is the event listener here. Emitter, I have emitted from there. Let me go back to my event listener API instances. This is the common API method. Here I had used the event listener. Let me copy it to my DB. Oh, sorry, ChatGPT. This is the ChatGPT answer. Okay, so now let me go back to event listener emitter. So could be, what is it? Event emitter. Here in the common method, let me export it as this. Okay, so now I can import event. Let's try. I think still I'm not getting the response from the DB. What could be the best solution to data console dot log console emit identity data. Now let's try.